Welcome back. Day 2 here of tips and tricks on how to make the most out of your HOA. Quick thing, I've had a couple of people in the last week who have given me a thumbs down on YouTube. I'm okay. If you don't like my stuff, that's totally cool. I just want to ask you a favor. If you are going to do a thumbs down on this video or any other video I do, please tell me what you didn't like about it, because a thumbs down doesn't really help me get better. And well, that's part of my goal, is to get better all the time. So going to move into a couple of more things about how we make the most out of our banner image. Screen share, here we go. All right, so I've kind of finished this up to the point where I like it. As you can see, I make my banners in Google Draw, which is just part of the Google Drive. And, you know, you can move any of these little items around. You can change the color on them, you know, make them a different color. You can turn on and off the outline on them as you wish. There's a lot of different things that you can do with these. So it's a pretty handy tool. I know that there were some comments yesterday about some of the more complex tools like GIMP. I'm not much of a graphic designer. I just play around. I am an artist, but I'm not a graphic designer. So I like my tools to be as simple as possible. That's why I use this one. One of the things that's important when you are creating any graphic is to make sure that it's actually going to do something to help your SEO value. Let me show you what I mean here. If I'm going to save this document, I'm going to go down here. You don't save them, you download them. I'm going to download it as a JPEG. Okay. And I'm going to put it into my folder for Gombach and into this particular show. And then I'm going to put on something that's going to help and insist in search. So Hangout On AIr, how to HOA by Dennis and Duce of Gombach. Okay. It's a whole lot better to make sure that your graphics have a name like that to them. If all your graphics have is IMG X3 1642, whatever, you're losing an opportunity. Now, I'm sure that some of the SEO guys that are really smart SEO guys here on Google Plus could give you more focused advice than that. But certainly putting in the things that you want to be found for and that correlate to that image are going to help, because we're going to be using that image in a lot of places, and it can then help you to create more social signals and more traction heading towards your website, heading towards your Google Plus page, heading towards your Hangout On AIr, those kinds of things. So that's my tip for today, is simply just titling your banner in a way that is going to help you to get found on Google with Google search. Tomorrow we'll be talking a little bit more about the banner, showing you some of the places that you can put it and things that you can do with your banner that can actually increase the searchability of the content you're creating. I hope this is helpful. Again, any questions, put them in the comment. You may have noticed it's the same event moving forward day after day. And it's kind of tricky how I'm doing that. I will be showing you later this week how I'm doing that, why I'm doing that, what the benefit is in this show, and doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing in this show. If you have a brick and mortar business of some kind, like say Nourish Boutique, hi Jessica, then this, and you're going to do an HOA, this trick that I'm going to show you later this week is a very powerful tool for helping you to get traction specifically on your Google Maps. So we'll talk about that a little later. And thank you so much for joining me. Again, questions, put them down below. If you're on YouTube right now watching this, please subscribe to my channel. Love to keep you updated in all the things that I'm doing, educating people on how to increase their engagement here on Google Plus using Hangouts on Air. Thanks.